Hey guys, what's going on? I know I haven't released a video for a while now, and I apologize for that, but I've just been super busy and gotten sidetracked, but I'm going to get back to that, I promise. Now, today I wanted to talk about why I don't make meal plans for clients. And I know this is probably different from most personal trainers, and I know in the past I may have talked about meal plans, creating them for people, but I'm starting to change the way I'm doing things because I feel that this is better. And first off, I want to, whenever a client hires me, my goal with them is to give them the knowledge so they can go out on their own and get their own results and also teach other people. As much as I would like to, I realize that I can't basically help every single person in the world. So if there's a client who I can give information to and then they can pass that on to other people, then that's fantastic because I might not be able to reach those people. Whereas if I teach something to a client, they can reach a specific amount of people as well. And that is my ultimate goal, is spreading my message to everyone. But again, I know I can't do that. So that's why I need the client's help, and that's why I want to teach them how to do things and give them the knowledge so they can go out and do that. Now, when it comes to eating healthy, I also want to teach people how to eat healthy. I don't want to tell them exactly what to eat. And the reason for that is that there are times are going to come up whenever you might not have the certain foods that if I were to make you a meal plan you have, or if you're going out to eat but you still want to eat healthy, you can follow along with these certain guidelines rather than going off of the meal plan. And for people with a meal plan, if you were to go off of it, it often messes with your mind state and messes with how you feel that you're adhering to the diet. Whereas if you were to go out to eat and get something that followed along with the guidelines that I prescribed you, then it would be much easier and it would make you feel much better. And I just realized that not everyone wants these guidelines, though. There are some people who are going to want a meal plan, and I will create them for people, but I don't recommend it to them. And this is only very special or certain circumstances. There are people who are very structured, like eating the same things every day, and that's okay, and I will help you with that. But again, I won't necessarily recommend it or tell you that it is the best option. But getting back to why I don't like making meal plans for people is that I also don't like to micromanage my clients. I like to, again, give them the information, have them go out on their own, experiment with it, come back to me and tell me how their experience was, how they did with the knowledge I gave them, and that way I can kind of formulate what I want to say back, as well as I can learn how good of a job I'm doing myself. Whereas if I give a client exactly what to eat every single meal for a week, they come back to me, they followed it, that still really doesn't help me out all that much. Whereas if I give someone guidelines and they have some trouble, they have some trouble following the guidelines, maybe they're a little blurry or a little gray areas with the guidelines, then I know that I have to make some changes to make those guidelines better. So there's a few reasons, obviously, right there as to why I don't prescribe meal plans necessarily anymore, unless there are very certain circumstances to where someone really, really wants one. But I don't recommend it because I feel that if I'm able to give you the basic knowledge, basic guidelines, rather than a set meal plan, that it will be much easier to follow, provide a much better experience for you with eating healthy, and also allow you to be able to adhere to the diet that much more, rather than having you giving you the fear of going off of the meal plan. because so many people fear that. So many people, they might not have food prepared that is on the meal plan. They might have forgot to buy it, and then all of a sudden they go into panic mode because they don't have it. But it's prescribed on the meal plan, so they have to eat it. Whereas if I give you the guidelines, you can, almost like a puzzle, find certain foods that fit into those guidelines and make it much less stressful and much easier for you. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, I'll be putting out videos more consistently, and I hope this was helpful. Please like, subscribe, share the video if you want to, and I'll be back soon with another one.